Hey, I have seen many marketers or entrepreneurs who start marketing on social media, online, on ads, and also organically without any consideration to what I call an escorted customer journey or an escorted client journey. If you don't take care of that, if you don't consider the phases of this journey, then chances are you are just doing some random marketing and you are not very strategic, and therefore you are not going to see results. If your marketing efforts are not giving you results, the biggest problem might be just in this, and I'm going to make it very simple and easy for you. I'll divide it in 3 phases of the journey so that you understand it. And the minute you understand this and you go and apply it, you change your marketing strategy in order to comply with these 3 phases of the escorted client journey, then you will see massive results coming. You will see a shift in your marketing results. And I promise you, even though now the competition is very fierce and social media algorithms are changing by the day almost, which will confuse many entrepreneurs and marketers, but if you understand this basic principle and this basic strategy, then no matter what happens to the algorithms or whatever changes, your marketing will keep giving results. So let me write that down. So we are talking now about the escorted. This is what I call it. Some people call it just journey, customer journey. I call it escorted because your customers, your clients, you have to experience the marketing. You have to have a look at it the way your clients and your audiences experience it. There's another video where I'm talking about market sophistication. It has different levels from level 1, which is very easy, until level 5. And now in 2022, we are in market sophistication beyond these levels. We are in 5+, right? So that's why the customer and the client has to feel escorted, right? So like you are holding them by the hand throughout this journey. That's why I call it escorted client journey. If your client journey is not escorted and is not personally escorted, and if it's not very well coordinated and very well orchestrated, then chances are these leads and these audiences, chances are they are going to look for competitors, right? But if you have escorted client journey, if you are taking care of that, then like you have an advantage, you have an edge over your competitors, right? So I'm going to break it down into only 3 phases so that it becomes very easy to understand, but also very easy to implement, right? So let me write down phase number 1. Phase number 1 is to invite, right? I call it invite. To invite leads, to invite the audience you are talking to invite them to come in your world, right? So what we see is that someone have an offer, they have a product, they go immediately and smash it into the faces of their audience and ask them to buy the product, but that's not working very well anymore. So you have to invite them to come in your world. And so I'm going to show you what strategy do you use in each phase. So in the phase of invite, the strategies that you are going to use, you have free content channel, such as a YouTube channel like this one, free content channels, right? Where people get to know you like you are watching me right now. So I'm bringing you in my world. So maybe down the line, someday, you are going to become my customer. Maybe not, but this is how it works. You start with free content channels. You can also invite them in your world with lead ads on social media. Lead ads on social media or on YouTube or on Google. Lead ads, just to get leads in, you use a lead magnet, you bribe them with a PDF file or whatever, and then bring them in your world. And what else you can engage on social media, right? With people's questions, engage in social media, right? On in niche forums, in niche forum sites. But you can also engage in social media, and also you can run marketing ads, but not conversion ads, but you can run engagement ads, and also video view ads, just to see which people are going to like your content. So this is content and this is also content, right? So just to see which people like your ads or like your content and which people engage with it. So these are the 4 strategies that you use at the phase of invite. So invite is for cold audiences. So when you have cold audiences, you are calling out people who don't know you yet. This is what you use. So keep that in mind. So whenever you are talking right now, if you are talking to people who don't know you yet, this is what you use. You use your free content channels, such as social media channels or YouTube channel or whatever you have, or a podcast. You can use lead ads. You can use engage your own engagement and interaction with people in social media and in forum sites, and engagement or video view ads on social media, right? This is more than enough. Don't sell directly to cold audiences. Okay, so then the next phase is nurture, right? So people have come in your world. You need to nurture them. What does that mean? That means you need to bring them deeper in your world, let them know you better, let them know what problems are you solving for them, right? And how do you solve these problems? What is your story? Also, they get to know you, right? So this is nurture. And in the nurture phase, you still don't offer them something to sell. Maybe very low ticket offers. Look, very low ticket offers can also work in all these phases, but you have to keep in mind that where the phase is. So if you ask people to pay you a couple of $1,000 in the nurture phase or in the invite phase, they will not pay it, right? But if you ask them maybe to pay $5, $10, 20, 40, maybe some of them will buy. Okay, that's totally fine. But still, you have to be aware of the phase where you are at, right? So you have brought them in your world in the previous phase, in the invite phase. Now you can use email because you already have their email, right? If you have done the invite phase correctly, then you already have their email. So you can use email is a major one, and also, again, your free content channel. You can nurture also through your free content channel. What else can you do? Direct messaging. If you have been engaging with them in the previous phase, if you have been engaging with them or getting them organically in your world in social media, then now it's time to take them to direct messaging, right? Direct messaging, just to nurture, to talk about them, to get to know them, and to let them know you better, not immediately with your first DM to sell them something, but exchange a couple of DMs just to know each other, right? And to know how you can help each other. So that's what you can use. And also, you can use free events, right? Such as webinars, right? You can use a free webinar in order to nurture your audience. And for ads, I think in the nurture, I wouldn't use ads in the nurture. You can still use some ads, like to show them more of the videos, right? If you bring them in with one video, you can let them see more of your videos, or you can sell them just a very low ticket offer, right? So you can still nurture people with low ticket offer, right? But you have to do this with the people, like something which doesn't cost more than maybe $100, right? Or $200 maximum, from $5 up to maximum $200. You can still consider it depending on the value of that offer, it can still be offered in the nurture period if you are aiming for a higher ticket offer. But if your offer that you are going to sell, that's the ultimate course that you have, and you are going to sell it for example, $200, then I wouldn't offer it in the nurture stage. I would still keep them a little bit longer so that they are more ready to buy. So what we are doing throughout these phases to make them ready to buy, to discover the ones that are ready to buy. And many times they will ask you by themselves, and many times they will not ask, but you will get some signals that they are ready to buy. So to summarize, phase number 2 is the nurture phase. And in this phase, we use mainly email, we use the free content channels, we use the direct messaging on social media, and we use free events such as a free webinar, and maybe we can sell them a low ticket offer, right? Let's go to number 3, and this is the final phase. That's the convert. So the name convert, right? The convert phase, the name actually is telling what is it. It's to convert them into a client, to have them buy your offer for the first time. The ideal situation is not to offer anything until they are ready for conversion, until they are in this phase. So that's the ideal situation. But like I said, you can consider offering some low ticket offers if you are a high profile entrepreneur who has like premium value offers down the line. But if you are a starting middle level entrepreneur who has maybe only offers that are a maximum $1,000, then I would start selling at this stage. I would nurture, I would generate leads, I would invite many leads, and then nurture them, take time to nurture them, and then later on start to convert them. So it's a process. It doesn't have to take too long, but it's a process, right? And if you don't take care of this process very well, you are not escorting your leads and your audiences very well, and then they will not feel served very well, so they will be less likely to buy. So that's the whole strategy, or the whole goal of this, is to make them feel escorted, feel served, feel comfortable to make a decision to buy from you, right? So in the convert phase, what do we use? We use email again. We use email. We have their emails. We already sent them some nurture emails, so we can use email. What can we use? Here, conversion ads play a big role. Retargeting ads, not ads that are new, not new ads to new people, to cold audiences, but retargeting ads, which retargets the people who has already seen your invite ads and your nurture content, right? Retargeting. So people who has already, you focus on people. So these are conversion ads. So for the first time you run conversion ads, I have seen many people complain, Dr. Kaey, I have spent so much money on Facebook ads, but no one is buying my product. But the minute they tell me that, I almost always know that they are running conversion ads to cold audiences, while they have to run lead ads, or they have to invite them another way to come to maybe they have to run video view ads, or they have to run engagement ads. So conversion ads to people who don't know you, completely don't know you, they don't know anything about you and anything about the solutions that you offer. They may even be unaware of their own problem that you are going to solve for them. So that is one of like the biggest mistake in running ads, that people immediately go and run conversion ads. So this is where you start running conversion ads, in phase number 3, when people are ready to buy, and you run these ads. There has to be, even though now the cost of ads is going high, but if you do it this way, your costs are going to be very low and your conversion is going to be very high. So you use conversion. Here again, you can use your free content channels, YouTube channels. You can offer your products there. You know that the people have already seen you many times, and if you have a good channel and good engaging audience, you can also offer them that in your free content channel. You can invite them to see your offer, right? And then what else can you use? You can also use, again, like the small things such as the DM. If you feel they are ready, you can also use the direct messaging, right? DM. And you can use events, special events, paid or free, it doesn't matter. Events such as challenge, or a workshop, and so on, right? Live events or virtual events where you give them your offer, right? So I think this, if you keep this strategy in mind, number one, invite leads. Number two, nurture those leads. Number three, then convert those leads into clients. And in each of these three phases, we use as certain strategies and not just a random strategy, right? So I have given you the strategies that you use with each phase. And if you have noticed throughout these phases, there's one thing that's coming back again and again, and that is your content, right? Content is coming back again. If we are serious, even your email is content, right? Your nurture emails are content. Your ads are content. Your free content channels are content. Your social media posts are content. So actually everything is governed by good, high quality, targeted content according to the phase of your escorted client journey. That's why I have developed a special, it has not been launched yet, it's called the lead to client content or lead machine content. The final name is not there yet, but you have a chance to get free access to that completely free of charge if you join me in the Win More Clients Challenge. It's completely free. The challenge also Win More Clients Challenge. So the challenge is until now completely free, depending on when you are going to watch this video. But at the moment when I record this video, we are in February 2022, the challenge is completely free. Also the bonuses such as my content lead machine is completely free. So you have a chance to get that completely free. And this content, it will give content lead machine. You will know exactly what content to write, when and when to publish, where to publish according to your niche and how to publish. And also it will give you like a very easy formula to come up with the content that you just do content on one day for the whole month. So I have a very easy formula for that. So just look at the link down below, click the link, go learn more about the Win More Clients Challenge, join me, learn how to target your audience, learn how to use all these phases of your escorted client journey and what to use and what's the optimal way to use them. We will discuss all of that inside the channel, and you will also get free access to the content lead machine, because content throughout the whole journey, content is the most important thing out there. So I hope to see you soon in the challenge. Bye for now.